P1 Hobo for Craft, aka Mr. Hobo here, and I've got a pretty interesting replay for you today. I have no idea what's going to happen because I'm shoutcasting this, obviously. But right away, it's going to be Dimaga as the blue Terran on top of Desert Oasis, and Demuslim as the purple Zerg. So basically, they switch roles. And I'm guessing that this is a spectator game just because well, I'm pretty sure that both of them haven't decided to play the exact opposite races of each other, and then just magically appeared and were matched together on ladder. So yeah, I'm pretty sure that they are um, in a spectator game right now. And Demuslim is actually, maybe that was an accident. He did get a 10 drone, but then again, if you go for that 10 overlord, you do get your 13th drone faster. And I actually would like to do a number crunch on that. I would like to do a number crunch on a number of things. But oh, we've got a proxy barracks going down. And wow, I just realized how nerdy I sounded there a little bit ago. I said I actually would like to do a number crunch on a lot of things. Wow, I really need to censor my nerdiness around you guys, at least while I'm going on YouTube's. But we're also gonna get a pretty fast gas. That was a 13 gas. So he could be going just for quick speedling, which is nice on this map because you can get all the way to your opponent's base and be scouting around pretty quickly. Or he could be going for a Baneling bust, but the spawning pool would be pretty late if he was going for that tactic. We are getting it right now. Normally 13 extractor, 12 spawning pool is pretty good for a Baneling bust, but we did get that fast refiner too, so we're definitely going to see Reapers, especially with his positioning. Dead giveaway. It's so nice because you don't have to deal with all of this going around that. Your Reaper just comes out, pops right off the cliff, excuse me, goes around, comes right here, and can do so much damage on this map. Especially look at all of this cliff line we have just along here. And that can really be quite the annoyance. And we're getting an Overlord all the way out here, which is kind of weird. But then again, you are able to see if a bunker does go down. I don't like this little space right here. You cannot see that. I do put my Overlord right about here so you can see everything that goes up on your map, or on your ramp. You can't see it, or Demuslim can't see it right now. This is going to be hard saying Demuslim and Dimaga when they're opposite races they normally are. And here comes the first Reaper. It's going to be interesting to see if he waits for the second one to come out to push, or if he's just going to go right in. We actually do have this SUV right here, but no, he's going to bring the Zerglings right to it, but it looks like he is going to pick off that one right away. Oh, and we're getting a bunker going down. This actually can be quite effective where you're outside the base and putting Reapers in a bunker. They can do so much damage, but it is kind of far away. And this Queen, oh, it doesn't take too much damage from Reapers, and it's going to be able to do so much damage to this SUV, and it's definitely going to go down right away. So this bunker, not a threat whatsoever. The Queen's got it. No worries for Demuslim. About to say Dimaga, and even their names start with the same letter. They're definitely messing with me today. Oh, but so quick. Reapers are so quick. Even their starting speed is faster than Zerglings. Or maybe equal to. Oh, but this Queen, if he's not careful, it could go down. And he has not yet canceled this bunker, which is a good play, but because it did cause the Queen to waste a lot of time. And then looks like Nitro Packs is done. But the Speedling upgrade is finished as well, and he's going to be able to pick off 2 more Zerglings before having to hop off the cliff. And it looks like he's using this bunker as a nice point where he can pick off units while they are focusing it. But it looks like the layer is being tech to right now, so we could see a Spire go down or even a Hydralisk down. It's going to be interesting to see what he techs to. Even an Infestor Pit is possible, and maybe a Quick Hive, but that would require a lot of resources, and the Muslim is definitely a little, we are going to get a Spire, is definitely a little behind as far as economy goes, just because he's had to play catch up and make a lot of speedlings to deal with all these Reapers. Kind of going for an LZ Gamer-ish style here, except he has about 20 less Reapers than LZ Gamer likes to go. No, just kidding. LZ Gamer gets around 10 or 12, which is still a ton of Reapers, don't get me wrong. But yeah, just switching to mass barracks, which is kind of... Ooh, we actually get a Ghost Academy. So this could mean just a cloak harass, or hopefully, cross your fingers, ladies and gentlemen, hopefully a nuke. And when's the last time you've seen a nuke? And a very good reaction. Demuslim does get an Overseer right away. Telltale sign of a good player. I was gonna say a good Zerg player, but he's not a Zerg player, is he? But yeah, it is a good telltale sign of a good player in general, because just picking up the little stuff like that. Ghost Academy, alright, probably cloak. Alright, get a detector right away. And he's probably now going to... Oh, these Reapers doing so much damage. Oh, and they just picked off like 4 Zerglings right away, where it didn't even lost anything except that last Reaper who did fly into Oblivion. Oh, no. Oh, wow, what a good reaction time. He was able to cancel that. Oh, wow, that was amazing, actually. Oh, and we do get a nice surround off on all these Reapers, so they do go down. But, wow, that reaction time on canceling that hatchery was just amazing. I had a couple milliseconds to do that, and he did pull that off. But, oh my, we have 4 ghosts out already. This is just a weird game. Wow, well, okay. But we do have 4 ghosts up, so no need really for any turrets, because their range is so long. But it's going to be a hassle having to drag your ghosts back and forth, so Engineering Bay would be most conservative at this point, but both players going to be putting down expands. And Demuslim doing a good job of using his Zerglings to scout around, which is something key you should do when you're Zerg player. And oh, it needs to take out this SCV, and then it would stop making this command center. Oh no, that would have been so nice to delay that command center just a little bit longer. But going for sort of a 2-pronged harass, trying to bring in his Mutalisk while that happened. But that would have been so nice, just get that SCV, because it would have delayed that command center, like I said. Oh my gosh, ghosts do so much damage. Did you guys see that? Look how much damage already is done to all these Mutalisks, and their range is so long. Look at this, 6 range. Compared to the Mutalisks, I believe it's 3. Yeah, wow. So half the range of the Ghost. Just got this Expo up for Demuslim. Should be saturating it pretty soon here. Now bringing an Overseer, we could see a couple contaminations go down. Wow, how many ghosts is... Oh, wow. There goes an Overlord, and he still only has 4 ghosts. But we're not seeing any sort of upgrade come from the Ghost Academy, so I'm not going to really be putting that to use. But actually building another hatchery maybe is having a little bit of trouble keeping up with the super macros, so he's putting down another hatchery so that he can keep up with that. But oh, taking everything off of gas, gonna be producing a lot of Zerglings, I do imagine. But be careful with this. Overseer, he does get off on 2 barracks. Oh, and there goes that Overseer, exploding and making a mess everywhere. Be careful. Oh, just lost a Mutalisk that he really didn't need to. A little bit careless. What was I saying earlier? Alright, we got a 3rd hatchery, like I said. Wants to be able to pump out a lot of Zerglings because... Uh-oh, here comes a starport with the reactor. That could mean double medevac. Yes, it does. Luckily, it's not going to mean any sort of Banshee, which would require a tech lab, of course. But we do have a factory down, which would be put to very good use if he did start pumping out Hellions from it, especially if it had pre-igniter upgrade. But this force right here can easily deal with all these speedlings, and Demuslim wisely backing out and then unwisely going right back into the mix, not picking off any units whatsoever. Oh my gosh. And already in orbital command, did that before he lifted off, and saturating, wow, with just about everything, I guess. Huh, that's a lot of SCVs. But now it looks like Demuslim is just completely pumping out a poop ton of Zerglings. Oh, and there we go. We do have an infestation pick going down. But it looks like we are going to get a push from Dimaga, so the question is if he's going to be able to pump out infestors quickly enough, and he definitely needs that upgrade. That pathogen glands will allow it to, all those infestors to have enough mana for fungal growth right away, right as they spawn, which is key. And, oh, Demuslim was going for this expo, but let's see if he has that uber cat-like reflexes in canceling this. Again, he's probably waiting till the last second. Oh, going for some Warcraft 3-esque cancel micros right there. And he does have a poop ton of Zerglings. I'm really favoring the word poop today. But let's see if we got any infestors on the way. We don't have any infestors yet. Oh, and that could be the game breaker. But this is a lot of Zerglings. And I don't think Dimaga knows what he's walking into right now. He can definitely lift off into all these medevacs. But it looks like Demuslim. Go right in there, Demuslim. Oh, and he goes for a flank. And all of these units are just surrounded right away. And these medevacs are actually healing so much. But he does lift off the remains of his units into the medevacs, and wow, just a little blood ball right in here. And all these units, oh no, we're gonna see some awesome cliff micro going on here. He's microing the cliffs very well, and if he can get an infestor or two out right now, that would mean a good game for all these units right here. Oh, but he's actually going to the expo of Dimaga right now, and this is completely unguarded except for all these units which